Tinubu himself did not really know what is actually going on as far as Nnamdi Kanu matter is concerned. Tinubu never knew that a lot of the world powers, a lot of the international communities, they are not in support of the fact that they gave Nnamdi Kanu a life sentence as far as Nigeria is concerned. Now, Tinubu went to Saudi and aiming that the Saudi will actually put support for him as regards the insecurity that's actually ongoing in Nigeria and all of that. But they told him, they said he needs to go back to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu is released with immediate effect. And come and see the reason why these people said it. You will see the full video, you watch everything for yourself in this very video. It was the same yesterday that Akpabio came out during the screening of Christopher Musa, the army general. Akpabio came and he said Trump is actually on their neck, that Christopher Musa need to tell them how to actually tackle the insecurity that's actually going on in Nigeria. It actually caused a lot of trouble in the Senate yesterday. Now come and see what happened again in Saudi. They told Tinubu to go back and go and release that man, and they state the reason. Come and watch everything for yourself. I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just what to share it. Let a lot of people get to know what's actually going on as far as Nnamdi Kanu is concerned. And if you're a true lover of Nnamdi Kanu, drop your love emoji for him at the comment section on this video. Share the video, let it go viral, and if you can share it, just do what to like it. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are coming across this channel due to this video you're watching right now, so that you won't miss out, just do what to click the resuscitation button appearing in your video screen, and as you are clicking it, do what to click the notification bell icon alongside, so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, you will be the first person that YouTube will easily notify. Now, a lot of players actually on Tinubu right now. There's no doubt about it. A lot of international communities are now on the neck of Tinubu, that Tinubu needs to release Nnamdi Kanu with immediate effect. Tinubu think that he actually got the support of a lot of international leaders based on the fact that they put Nnamdi Kanu in life sentence, but it's a lie. Come and see what these people are actually doing. Akpabio came out yesterday, said Trump is actually on their neck, and at the same time the Saudi Arabia are actually on their neck. The Saudi that are supposed to be supporting them, since Nigeria is only Muslim ticket, Saudi is supposed to be supporting them. But the same Saudi is not giving them the support that they actually need. The same Saudi is not massaging their ego. Now Saudi are saying that they need to go and remove Nnamdi Kanu out of the custody where they put him, because according to reports, they said they studied every of the case of Nnamdi Kanu, that they studied everything A to Z, how everything happened, and they deduced in their premises that Nnamdi Kanu is not even supposed to be arrested, talkers of being jailed on life sentence. Come and hear this for yourself in this very video. They give Tinubu the full tape. You hear this the way it goes. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do what to share it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let a lot of people get to know what's happening as far as Nnamdi Kanu matter is concerned. Share to groups, share to different people. Let a lot of people get to see what is going on. And if you can share the video, just like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. You know, Nnamdi Kanu is not a Muslim. Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country, but Nnamdi Kanu happens to be a Christian, and he's a strong Christian. Now, why are they giving their support to Nnamdi Kanu? Those are the questions that a lot of people are actually asking. But we feel that these people are actually standing for justice and equity. That's what is actually going on. These people are giving their full support for Nnamdi Kanu. The Saudi people, they're giving their support for Nnamdi Kanu. They said Tinubu needs to remove him and release him from that custody that they actually placed him. Because according to a report, they said this man, Nnamdi Kanu, is a man of integrity, and a man of integrity is not supposed to be engaging in intention and all of that. They said, in fact, they've given him money, that the government are giving him money just to renounce the Biafra agitation thing and all of that, allegedly. They said they refused to take it. It said it's either is Biafra or nothing. That was what they said. Nnamdi Kanu actually said, allegedly. Now they said Sunday Igboho that was actually agitated for Odua. They said they gave that one money allegedly, that he received it and he ran to Germany and all of that. We don't really know how that is, but that was what they were saying. That's what is actually out there. Do you remember that it was the same Saudi people that actually sent Sheikh Gumi, middleman for bandits in Nigeria now? When Gumi was actually going to their country for Hajj, they sent this man back. They said he will not even do Hajj. They sent him back from airport. They said he should not enter their country. Gumi is a Muslim, and Saudi Arabia is a Muslim country that is highly reputable and respected. Now they sent Gumi back. And that same government happens to be middleman for bandits as far as Nigeria is concerned. But the sense that they are coming out to say that Nnamdi Kanu needs to be released, that shows that these people actually know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. Now, come and see what they tell Tinubu and all. You will hear things for yourself in this video. First of all, listen to this prophecy, and during the prophecy, you will see what Saudi people actually said. Just stay connected. If you can share the video, share it. If you can share, just like it. I'll come back again.
The Nigerian state has made him the man that has been on the headline more than every Nigerian, both dead and alive. There is no Nigerian as popular as him today. Nobody has been. And it is the Nigerian state that made it so. In every mouth of all the presidents of the world, they have all mentioned Nnamdi Kanu. Even if he died now, he's dying as a man who has made a mark no Nigerian has ever done. He didn't do it with God. He did it with words. And there is something I admire in that young man. In as much as some of his philosophies I disagree with, but I admire courage. And that courage you can only find in the loins of Jacob. That courage you can only find in the loins of Abraham. And that courage you can only find with those who have said, to die is Christ, to live is Christ. That courage is not a Nigerian kind of courage. Nigerians are beginning to confess. The Emir of Kano, who was the governor of Central Bank at the time, when they approached Nnamdi Kanu, he was unable to keep it. In his words, Sanusi said, they said Igbo people love money, but I have seen one man that doesn't love money. As a central bank governor, he's aware. He said this man was offered amount of money that is unspeakable, but he refused the money. And in his words, he said what that man said was Biafra or nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, the other day, somebody woke up and began to shout, Oduduwa Republic, Oduduwa Republic. And they called him aside and they gave him some dollars. Till today, we don't hear from him anymore. He ran to Germany and he ran into Essen and he's just keeping his cool. I went to preach in Essen not too long and I saw him. I said, look at, it is not about the man, it is beyond the man. Can I say something to you? He provoked almost everybody. He spoke against almost everybody that made sense. Without meeting, without gathering everybody together. It was Rochas Okorocha that he called Rochas Okorocha. Come on. It was Rochas that he said it's not an Igbo man, that he's an Hausa man. But Rochas came out and with words of profundity, with words that are direct to the point, he spoke against all the politicians. But in detention, when the torture became too much, a man stood up and said, if my life will go, let it go. This man is my brother. As long as I'm still in this facility, anybody that touch this man, I will fire you. The only thing that will happen to me is to die. But each time I see you torture him, I die. Then what am I living for? The man stood up and that beating stopped. Today everybody is talking. Every member of Abia State House of Assembly signed the letter that was sent to the president, demanding, not begging, demanding, let him. China was supporting Nigeria before, saying Trump cannot threaten Nigeria. Go and read the article of China as of 2 days ago. China have joined to say what nonsense is that. The heart of the king is in the hands of God. As we are talking, on Thursday, Putin has released a statement. These people have suffered too much. Let them go. For the heart of the king is in the hands of God, and that is the fulfillment of the scripture. It will get to a point, strangers will carry your matter. Strangers will carry your matter on their head. Since I was born, now I am getting old. I have never seen the righteous forsaken, nor their children begging bread.
We cannot beg bread. No.
There's a blood that runs in us. That blood, that blood, that blood, that blood, that blood. It will cry out to heaven. And our DNA will speak to him. We are the people set aside. We don't need government to be strong. No other part of Nigeria will suffer what we suffer and not die of kwashiorkor. Today, go to the north, they are crying. Foul play, foul play. Why foul play? But that is what we have suffered for over 50-something years. But you know what? It is written in the scriptures that the more you suppress them, the larger they grow. The more you suppress them, the larger they grow. Listen to me. Today as we talk, revival is in Nigeria. It is when we appear that the gospel appear. It is when we talk that you know that preachers of the gospel have come to preach. Anytime we stand to preach, preachers from all over the world, they respect and they bow, they honor, because what we carry is from inside. Jeremiah said many preach what they know, many preach what they were taught. But I do not want to talk about him. But his word was like fire in my bones. That means I didn't borrow the word. It's in my in the hearts of those who planned this nation. We were Islamized already. The 1999 Constitution, as was amended, there was no mention of Christianity in it. How are we? Why are we behaving as though we are dullards? But there is a gift of God upon every one of us. And what is that gift? That gift of God is that we do not only have book intelligence, we have street intelligence, and we have natural intelligence. No matter how educated you are, when you get to area, a little boy that didn't finish primary school will play with your PhD. We are disenfranchised. We are kept outside the mainstream, but the economy of the nation is in our hands. Then how did it happen? Anywhere we go, we shine as light there. They are afraid to develop here, but we are developing there. Let nobody be afraid. There's a difference between making money and storming into money. If they take away the money, you will make another one. They are making it easy and cheaper for us. I didn't see Ishmael kill Isaac. The fear now is that they are running in here. They are running into Port Harcourt. They are running into they are just running to come and die. Read your Bible. They are just running to come and die. Making it easy and cheap. Making it easy and cheap. Shall I remind you that that place you call Port Harcourt, they are our brothers. It was somebody from there that brought this name, Biafra. Biafra was not announced by the people of these 5 other states. Listen, we are not including them. They are one of us. What is the meaning of Rumibo? Umuibo, Rumaholo, Rumumasi. The Jaws are all Igbos. If you trace their genealogy, we will not beg them to return. No, we will not beg them to return. They will return of their own accords. Let nobody be afraid. I raise my hand on this altar. There are hidden treasures on this land that God has refused any man to discover till we are born. He said when you become pregnant, they will torture you, and we are pregnant now. I will tell Pharaoh to let you go. He will block his ears, because if he accepts, you will go empty. I will block his ears. I will make him to be stubborn. But hold on. Everyone will speak to him, he will be stubborn. He said, I wouldn't let them go. I will not let them go. But. Let me say this to you. Boko Haram is not those you see in the bush. The small children growing up that come from there are the Boko Haram. Because from their small, they are being taught to hate you. They are being taught to hate me. It is something they are taught from cradle. From cradle, they are told that they will be blessed to kill you. And anything you teach children, that thing can never die. And that is why they will conveniently walk into the church and they will start killing people. But can I tell you something? It is in tough times you know the people of God. Are you aware that the more they kill them, the stronger Christianity become in the north? The northern Christians believe and trust in God more than many of us here. If you go to church there today, people are in churches. Those are people who say, I am not afraid of my life. If I die, let me die for Christ. God is just making a point. What is the point? He's making it clear to Nnamdi Kanu that it was not him that got the victory. He cannot claim the victory. He has come to his breaking point. He cried and surrendered to God. His last word before he walked out of the court, that was when he handed over the battle to God. And he placed the curse upon a man. And now go and read the book of Ezekiel. And you go back to read the book of Revelation. Raise your two hands, let us go now. Some people woke up in this nation and they say we are born to rule. And they say we are born to rule. He was jailed and they took him straight to the camp of the enemy, who said we are born to rule. Read Revelation chapter 35. Don't wait for Trump to show up now. The Bible talks about 10 days. And if you look at the law of America, he has from one day that the House passes the bill to 10 days of him signing it into law. And the Bible says after 10 days be accomplished. In the book of Revelation chapter 14, the Bible talks about the 285. Now 300 and something sat in the joint parliament of the United States of America, and they were voting for the bill. 285 voted. Now the divide between the Democrats and the Republicans sits at the floor of the House that day. After signing, submitting, now they started talking. That means some of them didn't know when they signed. And the Bible said, after that they have let you go, they will start pursuing you, and they will ask themselves, how manage?
Of course, he's not comfortable, but he's a very strong person. He's taking it well. He understood the risk, the great risk of being a freedom fighter, especially in a country such as ours that is not a well-ordered society. So he prepared his mind for occasion like this. But be that as it may, the decision to take him to Sokoto, very far away from Abuja, where in fact his vicinity to the Court of Appeal would have accorded him the opportunity to exercise his constitutional right to appeal. So that decision was too swift, and I believe also too insensitive to his right to fair hearing, because the next destination for him, of course, is the Court of Appeal, and it is of the record and well known to the whole world and to the court in particular and to the correctional authorities and the federal government that Nnamdi Kanu, as of now, does not have a council, any council of record. So taking him to Sokoto that way the very next day, with the full realization that his appeal was oncoming and was going to happen, smacks of insensitivity and is a little bit suspicious as well. But I'm going to stop at that, and well, I hope things will improve as the days come by. Filing what?
The case against the police for detaining you during the protest.
Oh, my own detention? Oh, that one is a traumatic experience of its own. Of course, my rights were breached. I am not going to speak on camera on that. The matter is sub judice. We have to go to court on 16 December, and from that day onwards, we shall determine how we proceed.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You can hear everything that was said in this very video. You know, that person actually released a lot of secret. If you don't watch the video very well, date back to the video again. The man said a lot. Now, it was few hours after that Saudi actually released their speech. Now, you will see it on your video screen. You can hear what these people said. They said Tinubu must release Nnamdi Kanu, that they have made their own personal investigation, that they have gathered up a lot of observations and premises, that at the end of it they observed that Nnamdi Kanu is not guilty of anything, that is not even supposed to be arrested, talk less of being sentenced to life sentence and all of that. They made out that speech allegedly. You know, you can see everything on your screen. Now, a lot of people are saying that it's not the same Saudi Muslim country, that there's no even Christian at all. It's a full Muslim country where Muslims from a different place in the world used to travel to every year to do maybe Hajj or whatever they call it. I don't know. Is it not that same Saudi that is now talking on behalf of Nnamdi Kanu, in favor of Nnamdi Kanu in question. This is not the same Saudi that sent back Sheikh Gumi, middleman for bandit or guy for bandit in Nigeria. It's not the same Saudi that sent him back to Nigeria. Sheikh Gumi happens to be one of the higher ranked Muslim clerics as far as Nigeria is concerned. But he went to Saudi, they deported him from airport, they said they should not enter their country. What did these people see that made them to say that Gumi should not enter their country? The same Gumi now come back to Nigeria and begin to negotiate with bandits in Nigeria. Tell Nigeria government to be negotiating with bandits. Even when American government, when Trump said that Nigeria is a disgraced country, that he will be coming to Nigeria in gun and blazing and ensure that all the Islamic terrorists have been wiped off, all of that. It was Sheikh Gumi that came out. He said Trump should not come, that Nigeria government should tell Trump not to come. It was the same Sheikh Gumi that was making it known that Nigeria government should tell Trump that if Trump wants to do anything with bandits in Nigeria, all of that he should come and negotiate. Why do you feel sympathy for bandits in the country and the people that the bandits are unaliving every day? You feel no sympathy for them. That same Gumi was thrown out of Saudi. They did not even allow him to do Hajj. They did not allow him to pray. That's a Muslim country. And the same Gumi was declared wanted by US. Imagine, US declared him wanted. Now that's to tell you that there are some pains amidst this man that many of these big countries actually know, which Nigerian government might be hiding and all of that. Now, who is this Gumi? The same Saudi that actually said Gumi should not enter their country suddenly speak for Nnamdi Kanu. The same Nnamdi Kanu that a lot of people like Gumi are actually against. In fact, Gumi came out, he made it known that if Nnamdi Kanu really wants to come out of that detention, that he should feel remorse. That once he feel remorse, that he will know how to, begin to process his release and all of that. Is Gumi the president of Nigeria? Maybe we don't know. If Gumi is the president of Nigeria, just let us know. Let's know that we have President Gumi. Now, many leaders in the world, many world powers are actually saying that if Nnamdi Kanu can be released, this man have full information as regards the activities of these Fulani bandits and all of that. They say Nnamdi Kanu knows a lot. That with what Nnamdi Kanu knows, that Nnamdi Kanu can actually help them to actually apprehend these bandits with immediate effect, that it won't even stress them. They said Nnamdi Kanu is one of the major people that can give them forensic information that can actually help them to actually remove all these bandits in Nigeria and all of that. They said the same Nnamdi Kanu that have seen all these things up front, and they have been saying it since 2015 ahead of time. And everything they said as regards the Fulani bandits were actually accurate. They said to Nnamdi Kanu will know much more better now, that he will have all the normal information that armies and militaries of US and Nigeria can actually use to actually apprehend these people. What do you think? Don't you think Nnamdi Kanu knows what to actually do to actually ensure that all these Fulani bandits actually come on their news? Or do you think it's a main propaganda? Drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. Feel free to say your mind. As I'm gonna let get an afternoon for you and share. Follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video. And bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the back, where politician with the do pass himself. Why you waiting for church? All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.